WWE has announced that they have a new show called Speed coming on X, formerly Twitter. This is very interesting that a major company is going to bring programming to social media. And it's very ironic to me because I can remember back in the mid 90s when I was just a college student in communications classes. All of my professors were former CBS executives from New York, and they were all in their 70s and 80s. And I remember thinking, these old guys don't know anything. What are they talking about? But what they were talking about back then is they were talking about cable television. And they were saying we were going to see a movement that cable television was going to find exact audiences to produce programming. I remember they were fascinated with ideas like the Home and Garden Network, that there were actually people that were very in tune to home and gardening that would watch that programming. They were all old network guys. They came from an era of only 3 networks. Even before Fox, it was just ABC, CBS, and NBC. So the way that they saw programming was wide, and they were very fascinated that it was narrowing in scope. So as we look at where we are today with social media, I think it's even narrowing even more. That's why we find our favorite content creators on TikTok and we attach to their regular TikTok programming that we see here as we scroll. But what's even more interesting is what's coming on with horizontal. And now that that's going to be a 30-minute format, we're going to start seeing series on TikTok. I think we're going to see the audience even get down to more exact and shrink even further. So it's very interesting that back in the 90s, my professors were talking about this for cable television. And here we are in the era of social media getting very, very niche. And that word used to be niche before it was niche. So very, very niche with where we are with programming. So what's some of your favorite programming? Are you still attached to network television? Are you more on streaming now that gives us unlimited choices? Man, we have Hulu and Netflix and HBO and so many different choices there. Are you still on some sort of extended cable package? Are you still watching Destination America or maybe some of the million of cable channels out there? Or do you find yourself more entertained with what you're doing on social media with your favorite YouTubers, favorite Instagrammers, favorite TikTokers? I can't wait to hear what you have to say about this.